Okay, here is a little video on how to thatch a part line. So I've done the 2 rows. I like mine nice and close together, and I'm going to go ahead and start thatching. I use my crochet hook to separate each rooted plug from the next, just because it makes it a little bit easier to see where they start. Alrighty. You get a lot of these little strays that are kind of wanting to attach from another plug. You just have to kind of watch out for those because they will create some nasty tangles if you just leave them hanging on. Okay, so that's the first step right there. You just cross them over each other. And you continue to do the same as you go up the part line. Now I usually stop and grab a hold of them just to keep them separate so that I don't undo one of my work, but since they're already falling so nicely, I'm not going to bother to do that right this minute. It's nice if your plugs are relatively smooth and they stay separate. This is not as straightforward to do with mohair, unfortunately. I'm not going to force you to watch the entire thatching because it is extremely dull, but you'll get the gist of it, and I'll show you in 1 second what this looks like so far so you get an idea of how it's going to look when you're done. I'm just going to kind of grab the rest of it and throw it back. Well, I've got it. I like to stop periodically and just have a look at it to make sure that what I've done so far is lined up right. I haven't somehow skipped anything or gone wrong as I've gone along. So you can kind of grab it nice and tight and see how it's nice and lined up. There's no gaps in between. I'm not missing any plugs that I should have grabbed as I went along. And, it's not super awesome looking right now, but it will be when I'm finished because I'll take the time to smooth it out. And that's basically what you're going to do until you get to the very end of the row. And after that, what I generally do is go ahead and braid off each side so that it stays together while I work the rest of the hair.